Hello and welcome to a new video from Digidesignresort. My name is Monia and in this video I want to show you how I've created this beautiful waterfall card. This month we are on our creative world tour in the Caribbean, and there we are enjoying not just the sun but also doing some travel journaling, which means we are preserving the memories we make in this beautiful country. So now, before we get started creating this beautiful waterfall card, please subscribe to our channel, click the little bell so you're notified whenever we post a new video, and hit the like button. And now, without any further ado, let's get started. So now we want to create a waterfall card. If you ask now what is a waterfall card, it's a very nice little card. You can see many different pages where you can decorate many different pages. So let's get started and you see what I mean in just a second. So first I have printed a lot of paper, and here is paper we used in the last project for the mini album, and we can still use the rest of these papers. So that is why I printed them, where I still have them here, and this is those you already know. And then I have also added a few more papers like this one and that. It has here a really nice, like a shimmer. I hope you can see that. And this paper is also very pretty, and this paper we already used, and another new one is this one here. And I have also created a few more elements. You can also use them, of course, to decorate your journal, but those fit now perfectly to the waterfall card. That's why I have some extra elements here. And there are many more, actually. You will see them under this video in a link, and you can download them, of course, and the silhouette file as well. So that is what you can see. But for now we want to create the outside of the card. I'm going to create it in 10 by 15. So why? Because the journal is about 9 point something, so I make it a bit smaller, maybe 9 centimeters by 15, because it is 15 centimeters long. And then we go from there and add all the pages. So I need something on the ground first, and then we go from there. And maybe I cut that later a little bit, so we should have some space here. So first of all, 9 by 15. We get started. I'm going to add the black one on the bottom. Of course, you can also use stamps and all that stuff. We see that later when we start to decorate it. You don't need to worry about that right now. But here I already have my stamps here, and I have the beach stamps, so we will see. And I'm also showing you how to print all this out from your from your phone with my Polaroid printer. I really like that thing. I'm going to show that to you in a minute. So now the smaller papers, just trust me right now, I'm going to show you what the reason is in a bit. They are 6 by 9 centimeters. So I first cut the 9 centimeters here. And then I'm cutting the 6 centimeters. You can of course use more than one. I'm going to make them as different as I can, but you don't have to. You can use similar papers for each waterfall part if you want to, but we see. And when I have my 10 by 6 now, I'm going to put a little bit here, 1 centimeter, and I'm going to fold that just because I'm going to fold it for my paper as well, so that's why. So, and this is how we start. We are going to put that here, and then we put one centimeter under it. And so let me now just cut I want to use a huge variety of paper because, you know, because I can. It's about digital scrapbooking, so I can use as many as I want to. And that's one of the beautiful things about doing this digitally, because I can create as many waterfall cards as I want to. I don't have to buy new paper all the time. I think I made a mistake. Yeah, I put it 10 centimeters instead of 9. So just cutting 1 centimeter off here. Here again, 1 centimeter for folding. And yeah, I go ahead and cut more of these papers. So I'm going to mix them. So I'm going to show you now how that works, and then we go on with the rest of this. But you should get an idea first. So what I'm doing now is I put one on the top, and then I move on and put them on the bottom. You can use the glue stick, but you can also use your adhesive, whatever you prefer. I just don't like to peel it off, so that's why I'm using this one. But it might be a bit stronger, so maybe my recommendation is using adhesive tape here. So you can already guess what I'm doing. So I'm moving it 1 centimeter down, open it, and decorate each page here. You could also glue 2 onto each other here. Yeah, because we have enough paper, of course. So maybe that's what I'm going to do now. So just to show you how that works. The only thing I need to do, and then it's also a bit stronger. The only thing I need to do is I need to use the same paper, or maybe a completely different one. It's up to you. Or maybe you always use the opposite one, like this. And then you move on, and yeah. So you have one there, and the one which is here also on that page. Might be a nice idea. So let me do that, and we see how that looks. Turn it off again. You see it glues really good, but you can of course use the adhesive here. If you decide what paper you want to use up front, you can of course do that already on your computer. Print it on the one side, this paper, and on the other side that paper. You could do that up front, so it's not that thick. But honestly, I really like that because there should be some photos on it, so it might look good. So next is we need to decide what is on the other side, and I guess I'm going to use that paper because I really like it before we go ahead with the other one. So I need 2 stripes of that paper. So it's just a piece of paper where you can put the glue on. So now you can see why it's getting a waterfall card, because it's having that little separation here and always having 1 centimeter everywhere here on the whole sheet. So I'm going to go on now like that and put my waterfall card together, and we are going to decorate it in just a bit. Okay, so far it's a little bit tricky. You need some time to glue it together. Maybe you just print the papers on two sides, on one side on this paper and one on that. The point is, this is a very thick paper and therefore it's really strong, which is good on the one hand, maybe not on the other. So it's up to you what you prefer, what you would like to have. That's how my waterfall card looks so far. And I'm going to put the last part with you because I wanted to show you how I did it. So I put it together with some glue, and now I decided that I might use this adhesive here for the last stripe. So I'm putting my adhesive here on the back and then put it on the background, the black background here. And you know, I believe that's the easiest way to do it. And then we can start decorating the waterfall card. You can always use the bone folder, but you know, it's okay. So far. So now we need to decorate it and we need to get our photos in, and I'm going to show you both in a second. I put a cluster together for the front page, but you know, it's up to you. You can always start to do it completely different. It's nothing you need to copy here from me. I'm going to put it like that because I thought it's a nice quote, and then with a flower and some cardstock here, so that looks good. And I'm going to use the glue here, just strong glue, to make it look good and to make sure it doesn't come up again. If you want to put something under it, don't press it that hard. So I first glue that and then I'm going to put it on the paper. Also, you can always cut things off when they are too big. It also looks good. You can try it up front before you start gluing. Just put it together and then you decide what you want and put it onto your in this case, the waterfall card. So I thought I might or might not want to have it, and I guess I might not in this case. You can also use the other pieces you have from before we made the waterfall card. We created the mini album. They were a little bit bigger, and you can also use those, but some might not fit, so you need to see what fits here. For example, this part, it just put that one on the card, you know, up to you. What I want to show you before I leave you alone with your creativity, how you can get your photos from your phone onto the printer here. And this is a little printer. It's a Polaroid printer, and maybe let me show you a second. Here is a smart sheet which is included already, and under it there is a photo paper. You can of course always refill here, and this is how you put it, and then I put it together. And now I connect it with my mobile by Bluetooth, and you know, this is really nice because I believe if you are anything like me, you can use the app from your mobile and just get it out because you have all the pictures on your phone anyway. So now let's start by starting the app here, and I need to connect the thing. If it doesn't work, you can always do it by Bluetooth, and you need to make sure that you make it on and just hold it a little bit longer until that is blue here. Yeah, you see it's blinking now, and then you know it's connected. If you can always check if it's connected by going into your settings and see here on the Bluetooth if it is connected, and it says connected, so that's fine. Okay, so let me start that, and I already picked some pictures for that. I want to create a little piece here and make some pictures on one sheet. And so let me choose the pictures I already picked. Okay, so I have chosen one picture, and now I can say create a collage and choose one of these. You know, it depends. I use 2 on one page and see how that works. It's, you know, the point is, what size do you want to have? Do you want to have a really large picture or not? Or do you want to turn it around? You can zoom in and out, whatever you choose. And if you're happy, go ahead. And yeah, you can always work here on that. And once you are done, click save and then print. So, and now it takes just a few seconds until the picture comes out here. And you can see it's working and you can hear it's working. So now we have our picture pretty quickly. And you see, it's really a nice thing to have. You don't need it. You can always have your images printed wherever, but it's really nice if you want a quick image for your album or something, and you can always go ahead and just print it on your small Polaroid printer. And I just want to use it now, these two, and put them inside here just to show you how that works. I don't want to decorate everything with you here because then the video will be really long. I guess you get it, you know what I mean. So I just cut it in half now. And now I can work basically on the whole part here. You see here now it's always double, and see what one fits. And I believe I need to put it here. It always depends on your picture, of course, if you want to have a blue background or whatever. And then you also can start decorating once again with the elements you have and see how that looks. So basically that's about clustering. You create what you want, and you can also always journal. It means you can write something here, or you can stamp it. You know, we just go ahead and do one thing now, and then we see how it looks, and then I put maybe some stamping on it. Okay, that's my first layout. I guess I'm going to put a bit more glue on it, but basically that's it. And now you keep going and put your whole thing together, and then we add it to our journal. So here's the journal we have already created, and then just choose whatever page you want to, and you can put it on it here, and then you have your waterfall card in your travel journal. And you know, it is a really nice to look at because it's a little bit more interactive when you have several things to look at when you go through your journal. Yeah, that's it from me for today. I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and if so, I really hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye.